Hey y'all, welcome to the mtga Hillbilly Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling, dealing for the world to see. Come on down and join the fun, all out you to stay. Let it roll, let it roll. Look, skill and soul. Tapping with our critters and spells, and when we win, you know we're ringing them bells. From morning till evening, we're never slow. Cardboard cracks the name of the game, you know. Lost in the draw, but we never let go. Playing for pride in the soft southern glow. Decking our hands in a grinning ear. Magic together with the folks we hold dear. Welcome to the mtga Hillbilly Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling and dealing for the world to see. Come on down, join the fun and know how you do. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's kill it with the soul. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's kill it with the soul. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's kill it with the soul. Hey y'all, welcome to the mtga Hillbilly Show, where the
Good morning, everybody. All right, today is Sunday. All right, I don't have a new deck, unfortunately. We got to attack with 30 creatures. Check the store out. Well, all new cards, but it's not worth it. It really ain't. Don't get none of this. Even though this one right here is less than a pack of cards, still pretty darn close to it. So I still wouldn't get this, to be honest. All right. We got this, but the only thing this gets us is experience towards our mastery pass that we're already done with. And the only thing we get from our mastery pass now is an uncommon card. And we are at 58.6 on our vaults. Ain't bad. All right. Got to attack. Still want to try this deck. Hey, Kryptonite, what's going on? Good morning. But we've been doing polls the last couple of days, and I have decided that after the Turtles comes out, next Sunday, we will be doing one stream a day, which will be the afternoon stream. I think we're just going to ramp. See, these bring it down to 4. Let's do it. Down to 3. We'll go blue. Top decking now. That's fine. We're going to get 2, 4, 5, 6 tokens next turn. Got him. All right. Awesome. Well, we got 12 of our 30 done. Okay. Pretty good hand, actually. Yep. Think we'll hold up. Gotta hold. Yep. They probably got a counter. Hey, Sumanucci. Ow. So let's see. Play this. Get rid of that. Play this. Let's do this. That way we'll have another attack. Could do this too. Give us another attacker. Okay.
Good as a fight if it's not clay meets sculptors.
I'll probably take. No, going for it. They got a shock, and they got us. Well, and then they scoop. All right, we're getting our daily done pretty good. All right, we only have to attack 10 more times. So next, I'd say that's probably maybe 2 more games. Maybe. Yeah, double strike is pretty good when you can get it to work. All right. Like this. This has to be whites. Let's see. First strike. That's not good. Fine. Need an oh. Interesting. Of course, we're going up against another probably sliver deck, I would say. Why is this tapped? Oh. Relic. No, it looks like a dragon's deck. Okay. Play this. We're going to choose whites. Pay the life. And like this. Get another white land. Attack. I do have none on my whites held up. Good. See if they attack. Okay. I think we'll take this. Trying to get our attacks off. All right. Uh-huh. rid of that. Okay, this, that token. Bring this up. And we attack. All right. That's fine.
Oh, I'll be much more than a thorn in your side. Well, aren't you easily distracted?
Got him. All right. Pretty good deck today. All right, sounded like we got our daily done. Yep. All right, Tunberry. Creature enters tapped with a stun counter on it. During your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. Not bad. All right. It's awesome. 3 games to get this done. It's pretty good. And this is the deck. This is the deck that I've just played this morning. It's not new. Still trying to get Bleeny out and change him into a changeling with Oko, so he can get double strike with Hive Pull. That's the idea of the deck. Sometimes you don't get the cards that you want or need. All right. Get all our avatar uncommons. Get all of these if we want. 3 uncommons, 1 uncommon, 1 uncommon. Got 22 uncommons. We don't want to waste those. How is our, what's our collection looking like anyway? We're at 99% on our Laurel and Eclipse, 98% on our Avatar. These sets are going to be harder to complete due to the drop rate of sets that we're getting now, unfortunately. We do not have any of these, unfortunately. And there's some cards I don't have 4 of, like this one, for example. Yeah, sure is. Do not have any of these. It's not many that I don't have, but still, we have 3 of these. But still, you want at least 3 of each card to make decks with. That way, it increases your chances of getting the cards. Like this one right here, I only have 3 of. I have more of a chance of getting this card than I would if I only had 2. Yeah, there's lots of good cards and it's coming out with the turtles. Would y'all like to take a look at the cards? If you do, let me know. If you want to take a look at the cards, type this in chat. This command in the chat. And then I'll bring the cards up. Continue. I don't think that's going to be in standards. Let's go ahead and bring the cards up. Why not? Screen might go black for minutes. If it does, don't worry, I'm still here. All right. Yep. Of course, it'd go black. All right. Get rid of the ads. Continue as a white card. Nope. It's not going to be in standard. All right. See where continue is. Do this by dates. Makes it easier to look. I get rid of these dang on ads that keep popping up. Dag blay it. This is, I believe, Commander. Bonus sheet. Commander. Yep. There's continue. It is in the Commander deck. Be nice if it was in standard, but it's probably too broken for standard. So no way you can tell whether a card is standard or not. It's by this little icon right here. That's a shell, which is Commander, and standard cards all have the turtle head. That's how you can tell whether it's standard or not. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it's probably too strong for standard. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But one card that I'm liking is let's see. Let's go back up and change this. So we can go look at all the cards. Oh, that's Avatar. No. Turtles. Super Shredder. Seems like it's going to be, to me, it seems like it's going to be a good card. I'm looking forward to playing Super Shredder. And Michelangelo Improviser. It's standing out to me. The cloning of Shredder seems like it's going to be a pretty good card. For, I know it does cost 6, but you know, we got ways of reducing costs in standard in standard right now. Now Armageddon Future Shark. It's 6, 7, 8, 8 cost. But it's pretty high cost. However, it's a good reanimation card. Throw this in your graveyard. Then when you throw it in your graveyard, reanimate it. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good jank card. Yeah, Kona would be good with it too. Though I think it just clones. I don't think it's entering, so it may not work like that. But it is worth a shot. I'm trying, but I don't think so. Turtles in Time looks like to be a pretty good card to me. Leonardo's technique seems to be pretty good. And Ninja Teen, oh man. Ninja Teen, I'm telling you right now, I think this is a great card. I've played Kona. I think I got some Kona decks in the game. Tap Kona and bring something onto the battlefield. Yeah, that's good. Leatherhead is great, especially if you are +1 counters deck. Then you can move that +1 counters from it, keep a hexproof counter, and destroy a artifact or enchantment. Yeah, I agree. Rat King, we got a bunch of rats in standard right now. Rat King is going to be good. Another good creature, this mutant man living ooze. All your artifact tokens are one less to activate. So everything that costs to activate for 1 mana, it's free. So that means mutagen tokens are free. There's another token that we got in standard right now. I can't think of the name of it. So many mechanics in standard. Um, Explorer tokens, I think it's called. Pay 1, you tap. Pay 1, you tap. You sack the token. Reveal the top card. If it's a non-land card, you get to up your creature, and it costs 1 mana to use. That'll be free with each demand. Savanti Romeo times Exile. 5 mana. There is a way to cast it for 4. Demon with Trample. Creates card draw with life loss. Could be pretty good. It does have Trample. Not bad, actually. I kind of like it. See, food tokens. Yeah, food tokens get cheaper with the ooze on the battlefield. Southwind Avatar. It's a good card. Michelangelo Mutant BFF. I think that's one. I'm liking this card. Turtles Forever. It's only card that lets you get into your sideboard. And we are able to have 15 cards on our sideboard now. Mona Lisa is, to me, it's saying add counters to it, +1 counters to it. And the bigger it gets, the more mana you get. Shredder, Unrelenting, pretty good card. Gives a creature death touch until end of turn. My cards are standing out to me. Hmm. Unique's Technique seems to be pretty good. Saved by the Shell seems pretty good. You can cast it for 1 mana if you control a turtle. Not bad. New Generation's Technique is a pretty good card. Bounce a unblocked creature back to your hand and play for 3 to get 2 basic lands and put them on the battlefield tapped. Pretty good. Good ramp spell. Mighty Mutables. I guess that's what it's called. It's when the creature enters, create 2 mutants. Whenever another creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, so you can buff this card up as soon as you play it. So it's a 2/1. So it'll be a 3/2 when this comes out on the battlefield. 3/2 for 4 mana. Not bad. Saying it's okay. And I like the idea of being able to search for food. Let's occur combustibles. So you're playing red and green. Courier or combustibles will search up your library for the spicy oatmeal pizza because it's a food. It is that is new. It's pretty interesting. Raphael Tough Turtle seems to me it seems like it's going to be a pretty good card, especially on tokens deck because you're going to have like let's say you got the room that makes tokens when you attack. Every time you attack, Raphael's going you'll make a token. When you make a token, you're going to ping your opponent for 1. Death in the Family seems to be a pretty good card. This gives Rhino's Menace. Might be good. Depends on how many Rhinos we have in the game. I don't know how many Rhinos we have right now. Although we are getting Rhinos in green. Boards you control can't be blocked by more than one creature. This is a boar. This Rhinos have menace, so these two will work together. This holler says boars. Bebop is a boar, which is hollering rhinos. Rocksteady is a rhino. So these two will work together. This Frog Butler is a reprint with a different name. Different name. We have this card already in standard. It's a poison dart frog, which does the same thing as this. A very exact thing. Shredder's Revenge is a pretty good card. You make your opponent. It's good for a discard deck. Or make yourself discard 2 cards. Because it does say target player. Too bad you can only choose one mode. Tunnel Rats cost too much to bring back. I'm sorry, but it's a good for a blocker for 1 turn. Other than that, it ain't that good. The ability costs too much. 5 mana to bring this back. Oof, that's rough. So our Aquarum deck, Mind Transfer Protocol is going to be good for that deck. This Hermetal Guardian Stance is going to be it's a good card, in my opinion. In my opinion, this is a pretty good card. Man. High Flying Ace is good for flying protection. Pay 4. Target creature without flying gains flying until end of turn, activate only as a sorcery. So you can't do it on your opponent's turn, but on your turn you pay 4 to give creature flying. And this does have flying, so it can protect flyers. I mean, against flying. Bashing Time is a pretty good card. Deal 6 damage to a creature, and if it dies, it gets exiled for 4 mana. That's not 4 mana sorcery. That's not bad, really. Rock Soldier is a pretty good card. Anchovy and Banana Pizza, which is a food. 4 mana, destroy a creature. Sacrifice it for 2 to gain 3 life. It's not terrible. Uneasy alliance, not bad. We got the multicolors. Don Leo Problem Solvers is, I think that's going to be a pretty good card. 4/6 for 5. Hmm. Krang and Shredder. I think it's going to be a pretty good card. Mike and Leo Chaos Order in a counters deck. It's going to be a good card. Ralph and Mikey's Troublemakers. I like the effect. Don't like the cost. 7/7 for 7. I understand why it's so high. But it's also the problem. But we can get 7 mana pretty quick, especially in green. And this does have green in it. So I kind of got mixed feelings on this card. But I think it's a good card. Yes, it's a good card. It does have trample. It does have haste. Does not have sneak. But I think it's pretty good. Splinter, Radical Rats, white or black, and blue. So you're going to have to play blue, white and blue, or black and blue. Because the ability costs 1 and a blue. Target ninja can't be blocked this turn. And if an ability of a ninja you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So this is white and black. All right. Not bad. Thoughts on lessons from life card. Showing them playing. Oh, that is I love the art on that. I love the art on that card. For a Simic deck, I would have to say Genghis Frog is pretty good. But life and lessons from life, that is such a unique card. I mean, they are incorporating magic into turtles, having the turtles play a game of magic. That is pretty good. For 4 mana, you draw 3. Then you can put a land onto the extra land onto the battlefield tapped for 4 mana. That's pretty good, actually, I think. I mean, I wish, but it is at sorcery speed, which I'm fine with this card. and but you draw three, put an extra land down. So by turn 4, you could have 5 lands on the battlefield. Not too bad actually. Pretty good card, I think. And it gets you extra land. It's pretty good. Huh. Bebop and Rock Study. When it attacks or block, you sacrifice a permanent unless you discard a card. Pretty good for Reanimator. And it's a 7/5. It's a 7/5, and heck, I would discard a card to reanimate later. I mean, we got cards in standard that has ways of returning. Like we got that one card. They can't block landfall. When the land comes to the battlefield, you can return it. I know you know the card I'm talking about. But anyway, that's a pretty good card, and it would work pretty good with Bebop and Rocksteady. Baxter Stockman. Uh, when it enters, you created robots, 1/1. And it turns into a 3/0. First strike and vigilance. But as a token, it's okay. Brilliance Unleashed deals 5 damage to a creature. Or choose target artifact card in your graveyard, return it to the battlefield if it's an artifact creature card. Otherwise, return it as a 3/3. That can be alright. Kara's Technique is a sorcery. It's pretty good because you can buff your creature and debuff one of your opponent's creatures, if not kill your opponent's creature. Pretty good. Pretty good. And I know it says sorcery, but it does have sneak, which changes it from sorcery to instance. I do believe that's how that would work. But you can only cast it on your turn, which make it into a sorcery. Tainted Treats. 3 mana. Destroy artifact or creature. If its mana value was 4 or less, create a food. Not bad. Not a bad instance. Human Ooze Mutants. 4 mana, 3/3. Gets bigger when stuff dies or is warped in. EPF Point Squad. Can be. I think it can be pretty good. Krang Ultron Warlord. Pretty good card, but be better to reanimate this because it does cost 9, and it's hard. It's going to be a card to. It's going to be hard to get rid of unless you have a way to exile it. Be good for a Ugin deck. We do have ways to play high costing cards like this for free. We did get away from that. Then we got 3 lands. I'm shocked that they actually gave us turtle lands, and that's awesome that they gave standard turtle lands. Escape tunnel. Sacrifice this land. Search your library for a land. Put it on the battlefield. Tap and shuffle. Or sacrifice this land. Target creature with power 2 less can't be blocked. Turtle lair. For 3, tap it. Target ninja or turtle can't be blocked this turn. Awesome. Or you can tap it to cast a ninja or turtle. Not bad at all. Northampton Farm. It's a weird land. I don't know how that's going to work. But you can pay 1, tap it, exile target creature you own. And so if there's a creature on the battlefield you want to protect, then you could exile it for 1 mana to protect it. And pay 2, sacrifice it, this land, and bring that creature back to the battlefield. It's an interesting land. Then we got the life gain. Then we're getting the life gain lands, another reprint of those. These lands here will be more likely be available in the store. Now here's the commander deck. These are commander cards. Alternate arts. War card. Alternate arts. I would love to have all 4 turtles of this right here. But I think these are available in collector booster boxes. And I've never bought a collector booster box. And I'm not going to get one anytime soon. If I did, I would open it up for channel members. There's some alternate arts. But remember, don't buy an alternate art cards. I mean, yeah, they look cartoony and everything. I like them. Takes me back to when I used to watch the Turtles. But all but this one right here. These other ones do. But I'm just not going to waste gems or coins on any alternate art. As Prehistoric Pet, pretty good card. I'm telling you right now, it's a pretty good card because it cannot be blocked by creatures with greater power. So a 1/1 can block it. A 2/1 cannot block it because it has greater power. So you take your Prehistoric Pets, you attack with it, then you sneak another card in with it, because it cannot be blocked, which is going to be pretty good. Pretty good. Now, Dragon's Daughter right here, don't think it's going to be good. Not in standard. Now, Commander, yeah. Standard, no. Turtles in Time, 7 mana. Return all creatures to the owner's hands. Each player may shuffle their hand and graveyard into their library. Then each player who does draws 7 cards. Exile Turtles in Time. I want to say this is a good card, although it does cost 7. I do like it. I do like the ability. It's kind of a board, almost a board wipe. Because you're returning everything back to your opponent's hands, and then they take their hand and graveyard and restart the game. It might restart the game back over into your favor. But it does cost 7 mana. Rat King Mister. You want rats and something like Hair Apparent. Throw all your Hair Apparents in your graveyard. Then sacrifice 3 rats. Bring your creature back. And if you've got a bunch of Hair Apparents in your graveyard, you'll be bringing back all your Hair Apparents. I want to say the ooze. Pretty good. It's kind of like almost like kind of reminds me of suit. One card that costs 1 mana that enables you to exile cards from your opponent's graveyard. Then you can exile. Then you can sack it to play all your opponent's creatures that you've exiled with it, except they come in as 1/1s with flying. I know you know the card I'm talking about. It kind of reminds me of that, but this does cost 1 extra mana. It does create mutagen tokens that you can use to buff your creatures. Turtle Van, if you have a way to untap your creature, this can be pretty good. Weathermaker is good for ramp. It does have landfall. And it does tap for a mana. Scene cards. All right. This art right here on these scene cards, they're not impressing to me. It ain't like we can put these cards together on Arena. I mean, these are all standard. Don't get me wrong, they are standard. However, we're not going to be able to put them together like this and see the scene on Arena. So why get them? I'm just on Arena. I'm just saying. We can now put them together and look at the scene. Lightning Bolt's getting a reprint. I don't think this is going to be in standard though. No, it's not. However, if you draft and you draft this, you might be able to get this in draft. And if you do, you'll be able to play with this art because Lightning Bolt is in standard. And that's the same with all the alternate arts that's in standard. You'll be able to get. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this set. And if anybody wants to craft a set, not a set, but a deck with some of these cards, then do it. Throw it in Discord and I'll give you a shout out. Dark Leo and Shredder. I like this as a standard card. I do like it. Think it's going to be a good card. Because every time you attack with it, you will create a ninja token. Then if you have 5 or more ninjas, that player loses half their life rounded up. 5 ninjas. And how hard is it going to be to get ninjas? Not hard at all. It's going to be pretty easy to get ninjas. We do have a planeswalker. I believe it's a ninja. Kaito has ninjutsu. Don't remember what set it came out of. Let's see. It will be an in-universe. I want to say Foundations. This creates this Kaito right here, -2, create a 2/1 blue ninja. Creates a ninja. That's not the one I was thinking about, but yeah, that one will work. These are rotated out. Don't make me go back to Arena to do this. I might have to. Cause I can't because so many sets are dropping now. I can't keep track of what I'm looking at, what I'm not looking at. Maybe Murders, Carl Manor. No? Could have swore that Kaido was 2 colors. Outlaws, maybe? Hmm. Dustborn. All right. Thanks, Blake. Anyway, there's that room I was talking about that works with that demon. I actually have this in paper, which is good. There's Kona, be a good way to cheat out the shark, which would be great. Looking for a Kaido Planeswalker. Kaido Planeswalker, right here. Ninjutsu. Blue and black. As soon as you put Ninjutsu this in, you do the +1, you get that emblem. Because all your ninjas, +1/+1. This will work great for the turtles. So therefore, this will work so great with the turtles because it gives all your. Because if you're playing a bunch of, because if you got a ninja deck, which turtles are ninjas, this will buff your ninjas, and he's a 3/4 ninja himself, and which means great. So Kaido works, which is an in-universe card, works well with the turtle cards, which I think that is awesome that they work the in-universe cards with the universes beyond, with a universes beyond set. So this Kaido right here and that other Kaido and that mono blue Kaido both will work with your ninjas. So you see where I'm going at with this. So I will be building a ninja deck for early access. That's for sure. And that's the way I'm going to do it. I think this afternoon stream, we're going to probably do a theory craft stream. It's going to be a quiet stream like it is right now, but we're going to do a probably end up doing a theory craft stream. I'll probably brew up a ninja deck and see. Then that way, all I got to do is import it into Arena. Actually, I won't have to import it because it'll be on Arena already. I just had to add some cards to it, and boom, I'll be able to play it. But I'm still going to theory craft it. That way, I know what to add to it, and what not to add to it. But Kaido Bane of Nightmares. It's pretty good. It's the only card in the set, in this set actually, that has Ninjutsu. And when we got Dustborn and they brought this out, I thought we was going to get a bunch of creatures with Ninjutsu. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. This is the only card in the set, Dustborn set, that has Ninjutsu. But I remember thinking that. But yeah, this Kaido is I believe it's going to see more play now since we're getting the turtles, and I think this Kaido is pretty good planeswalker now, because we can cheat it in for 3 mana, attack, take an unblocked creature, and when you do, bring this back to your hand, play this, boom. We can start doing our ninja things. And every time you +1 this, you're going to get that emblem. Then that's another and the more emblems you have, the bigger your creatures are. So yeah, definitely making a ninja deck. All right. Let's go back to the game. All right, this week 1. That'll be 2. Definitely a blue black Demir. Okay. We do have 2 ninjas in standard right now. 2 ninjas. Not terrible. This one, it's I don't think you're gonna be cast sneak cost mana. You're gonna have to pay to use that. So sneak counts as cost. This is not good with sneak. This one might be all right. This will turn any creature into a ninja. It's pretty good. Equipped for 2. I like it. Ninja Blades is good. But these Kaidos, both of them, going to be pretty good in a ninja deck. This makes a ninja. And also give you an emblem once you get it up to 9. Once you get it up to 9, you get unlimited ninjas. Kaido is a ninja himself, a 3/4 ninja. with the Jitsu, which can buff your ninjas, which is pretty good. So yeah, right now in standard we don't have much support for ninjas, but ninjas is getting a lot of support. So I think they will be pretty good. And you know, that's my opinion. But anyway, we'll 3D craft some decks this afternoon. But do me a favor, everybody. Make sure you like the stream. Very much appreciate it. Because once we get to 1,500 subs, we're going to try to do it. We're going to do a giveaway. We'll be buying a box of the whatever closest set to drops once we get there. I'll be splitting that box up between 3 people. 3 winners. So if you like paper cards, make sure you like the stream. You never know, you could be a winner. And I will see everybody this afternoon. Remember, the stream is changing next week. Next week, there will not be a morning stream. We're going down to 1 stream a day, which will be at 2 o'clock. Sorry about that. But we'll be going down to 1 stream a day starting next week. And it'll be starting Sunday of next week. And that way I'll be able to do some more brews and bringing y'all fresh new content. And but other than that, that's all that's changing. Wednesdays are still reserved for viewer battles. Tuesday afternoon is just a regular stream, and Tuesday nights I'm doing commander stream. And but by me cutting 1 stream down a day is going to be better for my health and everything. And plus it'll help me come up with fresh new brews, fresh new decks. But anyway, we're going to get a dang blanket. All right, but this will help me be able to come up with new brews, new decks for everybody. But I will see everybody this afternoon around 2 o'clock for another arena stream. Well, not arena stream, but for some theory crafting. And I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your day. Later, everybody. Y'all have a good one.